Hey, good morning, good early morning. It's Saturday morning at 1:30, and what I wanted to do is pick up where we left off yesterday to talk about relational database development um, and how we can report from that and make it look decent. So we'll just jump right in. This is our application from the other day, and see if it'll come up for us. Yeah. And here you see the related tables. Um, just the first two records, the rest are blank. Uh, well, let's put in one for Ralph. We'll say MR 1, 2, 3. Immunization date 1/1/1955. And we can put a note in this. This is a note for Ralph Beal. So you see we scroll off of that, it saves it. There we go. Come back here, find all that stuff. And it automatically tells us the ID number in the demographics database and puts it in there for us because of the relation that we set up between the demographics and the immunization table. I'll show you that. This is the immunization table. And you just have to select the data source, which is data source 1 for the demographics table. And then to relate them, you use this master fields and create this relationship between the demographics ID of the immunization field and the ID field of the demographics field. So that's all there is to that. Now, how do we make a nice report from that? Well, let's go down here and get started. Going down here to Fast Report 6, and we're going to put on 2 DB data sets, one for demographics and one for immunizations. And let's set these up. The data source will be data source 1. I don't know that matters. Let's see if it does. ADO table 2. And we need a report component. Slide that over here. And double click. Brings up the report creator, designer. And all you have to do is assign your data sets. There you go. So what we'll do is we'll put a band, a master data band on here, and we'll use dataset 1. Okay. And let's widen this up, enlarge this a little bit. Well, if I can catch that little handle. Yeah. We'll just do that. See, here's our data sets. This is data set 2, which is the immunization table. Here's the main table, the demographics table. And we're just going to put last name, first name, nope, not that one right. Let's see if we can do the edit undo. There we go, we got last name back. And first name. And we'll tighten this up a little bit. And then we'll put a detail band on. Here we go. Detail data band. And that's going to be data set 2. And widen this up a little bit. These little handles are really hard to get a hold of. Okay, so we're doing this from, we need the immunization itself. Well, where'd that go? And we'll take the immunization date. That's all we'll use to see what we've got. This mouse is super sensitive. And we'll tighten this up a little bit. And let's preview it, see what we got. There you go. Oh, you know what we need to do is take this immunization date right here, and we're going to move this over here. And that doesn't need to be that wide, so let's shrink that down a little bit. Come on, come on. Well, didn't mean to do that either. This is a new mouse. I've been using a trackball. The trackball proved to be less accurate. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, there's me and my immunizations, my beautiful bride and her immunizations, and Ralph Beal and his one immunization. So, let's dress this up a little bit. And we will put comma, space, FRX DB data set 1 period quote first name end quote bracket. Okay, we'll do that and then take this first name off of here And then again, tighten this back up some. And then this will lead this way. Well, nope. Oh, let's see. How do I do that? Cancel. Cancel. I don't know how this gets stuck in this band. Okay, let's try this. Wind this up. There we go. So sorry about that. I'm just not up to speed with this new mouse yet. Okay, and we'll tighten this up. And then preview. Oh, we still got too much space on the detail band. That's what it is. There we go. And I'm going to take this and underscore it by this little guy here. And what we'll do is we'll take the right handle from this and move it all the way across to the end. And then let's see what we got. There. But now I got it backwards. The name should be the very left-hand margin, and then the immunization should be. So let's do that. The immunization should be indented to the right a little bit. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. And let's see. How do we get a little space? That's a little bit better. And then one more thing we can do, put in a page header and put in some text objects. Put this in. And we'll just say school health immunizations. Okay. And we will we'll center that. And let's see. In order to get it real centered on the page, we'll do this. We'll do this. tell you, that's a bear to get that little guy. Okay. And then preview. There we go. Got the title up there. Got the indentations going on properly. All's good. So anyway, that's how you can report on relational databases. Use the master band for the master table, and then the detailed data band for the detail table. And the the relationship is maintained by Delphi, and of course the fast report writer also. So you can't go wrong with, my bag of tricks is, well, let's see, let's close this, and let's get a T button, regular T button. And we'll just put that here. And we'll say, and we need to widen this up a good bit. That'll do. And double click on this to get the code behind. Tab, FRX, report 1, show, report, and they want true in there for show the report, and the semicolon. And finally, let's run this. And you see there's all our stuff there. And we'll click this. And there we go. So does it get any easier than that? I don't know. I don't think so. I've tried a lot of stuff in my 40 plus years of development, especially database and reporting. And doesn't get much simpler than that. Boom. And I think their motto is reporting has to be fast. So they call it fast report. And I like it. I like it a lot. And it integrates well with Delphi. It's written in Delphi. So there's that. So that's our program for relational database reporting. You can use other tables as well as detail tables, and create different relationships one to the other. I'll show you again. Design view. Here's our ADO connection, and all these components use it. Also the data aware components on the form. Then we got our main table, which is demographics down here. And all we had to do with that was set the connection string to the ADO connection 1, select the table field. And then we have our table 2, which as you see is the immunizations field. Table, I'm sorry. And to create the relationship, we simply went to master data source and picked data source 1, which is the immunization table. And then we selected the master field. Here, I'll delete this and show you how to pick it. This is the demographics ID, which automatically, when you add a new record, Delphi and Access ensure that the demographics ID is updated with the immunizations ID field. I'm no. The demographics ID is in the immunization table, and the ID field is in the demographics table. So you select the detail field that you want related to the master field that you want. Just click Add and OK. Let's see if we broke anything. No, we did not. No, we did not. It's all good. And there's our report. So, and you can fancy these reports up all you want. All you want. That'd be real nice. Okay, there you have it. Thanks for staying with me. This has been a tutorial on Delphi and relational database development with reporting on related tables. And we'll do a little more with this in further tutorials. So thanks for staying with me again. I'm Robert Davis. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you will, and leave questions and or comments. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. You guys have a wonderful Saturday. Good Sabbath.